Live. We're working on set 10316 and just building. In case you didn't catch it, we released a video of this mock that Nico built. You could probably, if you're a Lord of the Rings fan, tell what that is. I think you can tell what it is. It's really good. Nico's got a great sense of using Lego pieces from his own imagination to build something without any picture reference or video reference. And if you saw The Fellowship of the Ring, one of the best scenes in that movie was the Argonauts as they're going down the river. The Fellowship joins or begins their perilous journey, so to speak, to return the ring to Mordor. In this, when they're passing through the river into the land of Gondor, it's like, oh, this is so cool, or that scene is so cool. These Statue of Liberty size versions of the kings of Gondor. So this is a mock that we put on our channel, and kind of a mini tutorial. It's more of like probably have to freeze frame the video to get an idea what pieces to use, but definitely check that out. And we'll probably release it as a short also, so you can see a quicker version of it. But thanks for joining us. Mac Builds Bricks. Hello. Yes, Rivendell, we begin. This is part 6, actually. Part 6. We finished bag 1. This is all bag 1, right?
Kind of like booklet 1.
Booklet 1. Oh, yeah, sorry. Book 1 of the instructions. And now we're working on simultaneously book 2 and 3. So this is 2 right here. A very cool base structure of the pavilion. And Nico's got a huge base of Welcome Zai. Nico's got a huge base of, what would you call that part?
The main part.
The main section, the Great Hall here. Maybe this middle part right here. Oh, I like the angle we got today, man. Good job. This was Nico's concept to get more in the camera shot. And when we're talking accessories for minifigures, for all these cool guys right here, I think one of the choice pieces, if I can show it through the bag, we don't want to open this bag yet and lose things, or what would you say, Nico? That's probably your favorite accessory right now?
Yeah, either that and Narsil.
The axe or the Narsil blade. Oh, there's the Narsil blade right there. It's kind of shredded. That's so cool. CC5853, hello.
Hey, welcome 13 viewers in a short one.
All right, welcome guys. Hey, we give it a shot on a Monday lunch hour. Build. We thought, why not? Let's give it an earlier live stream and see if we can catch some people in different time zones. And if you're on the live stream now and you're giving us a chance, please leave a like before you sign in and sign out, or leave a comment so we know you're here today and joining us for all of this build or part of it, and we'll keep on going. I think so far my favorite part of
welcome green hair.
Nice. Hey, welcome guys. Green hair. Hey, Gimli axe. Yes, I don't know if you caught that. Yeah, look at the accessory, weapons accessories. It's so got so many cool pieces in there. I mean, Nico's talking about building different mocks for different versions. Hey, welcome, Michael. Welcome to our live stream of Rivendell. So yeah, if you're just checking out the video for a few minutes or a few seconds, please leave a like before you go. What are you guys doing? Don't just bail on us. Leave a like and tell us.
Oreida Hot Wheels. I am from Brazil.
Oh,
new country.
Brazil. Let's go. Land of Neymar, right?
Go Brazil.
Brazil, let's go.
Brazil.
Can I please be a mod? Oh, somebody's already asking me a modifier. I think we have a couple, don't we already, Nico?
Never told for Legos.
Never told for Lego, but hey, Michael, if you joined us before, yeah, leave a like, join, subscribe to our channel, and yeah, then we can add you as a modifier. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna start building. I have moved through book 2, and I'm on. There are 49. I think there's 49, right? Nice, Michael. Nice. Way to go. Joining the Bricktherapy 2-3 team. So yeah, Mike or Michael. Sorry, we don't want to say Mike. We don't want to assume. Thanks for joining us. What was I gonna say? Thank you,
Yay.
Michael. So
We love Brazil.
I think you can help now. I'm not sure if it's just automatic or what.
I think you need to give him access.
Oh, I gotta give him a mod of fire. Let me get into that here in a little bit. What was I gonna say? This set, if you're familiar with it at all, well, at least anyone who's built these icon sets, these thousands of pieces build, and I'm talking for this 6,000, a little over 6,000 pieces, 49 bags total, and then a bag for the plates. So if you're familiar with this set or any other large, modular type set, you probably know you're in for a fun challenge. And this is what it's led to so far. I think we're probably, I don't know, I want to guess like 2,000 pieces in so far, maybe more than that, because there's a lot that goes into this base. CC5853, hey, Mac Builder Bricks. Something is wrong with my device, so chat is acting up for me. No, CC5853, don't have tech challenges. Hopefully you'll be there in a second. Let's see. Ray the Hot Wheels. Is that like king of the Hot Wheels? My name is Davi, and I like this channel. I don't understand much English, but I'm enjoying it. No problem.
We can speak in Spanish.
We can.
I don't know if that's the same.
No hablamos portugués, pero hablamos castellano y español. Y hay muchas piezas de este set. Y si puedes disfrutar todo la build. All right, so hi, my name is Davey. I like this channel. Thank you, Davey. Did you subscribe? Because let us know if you haven't. We got several videos, and we're loving these live streams, especially when it comes to these bigger sets. All right, so yeah, 50 bags if you count the plates. Lots of cool accessories. We finished book 1. This is the result of book 1, and now I am on, I want to say, I think I've opened bag 20. And Nico, do you remember what bag you're on?
Are you Spanish?
Are we Spanish? What would you say, Nico?
Yes.
Kind of a mixed answer for us. So Nico can claim to be Spanish at heart, and maybe physically too, because he was born in Spain. So that's pretty fun.
I can be Spanish, which I'm proud.
CT6628 says, still having issues with... No, that was CC5853 is having issues with the sound. CT6628, are you building as well? So join us in this live stream. Build with us. Tell us what you're building if you're kind of listening to this like a podcast. And let's see. This is your plate, right? This is your set of pieces. Nico, what would you say about the mock you built of the Argonaut? What are some cool things you learned or what you enjoy about building this particular
Like how
mock?
I can add studs to all sides of the build. Even though sometimes it's you can find a lot of cool methods on how to build statues and stuff.
Nice. I think the great part about what Nico did, well, there's a lot of great parts. I think one of the cool parts he did with that set is, or his mock is,
Which I was building, just sitting here finishing up my day at work.
Oh, hey, well, is that green hair?
Yeah.
Yeah, green hair. Well, hey, you can live vicariously through our build today. But I was gonna say, yeah, when people build mocks like Nico, it's so fun to
do you know a
see him make the textures.
In the United States called Boston? Yes, I do. Already Hot Wheels. Do you know a city in the United States called Boston? Yes.
We do know a city called Boston. It's a pretty prominent and famous. Es muy famosa. It's a very famous city in the United States. Almost as famous as New York City, although I'm sure that would cause some rivalry comments if you're from either one of those places. All right. What does CC5853 say there, Nico? Something about the sound still?
I found out that you're streaming on 2 different devices, so my chat is empty while the other one has lots of people.
Yeah, we're experimenting, trying to do both versions of the live stream. One, because it's fun, and two, because one of you guys suggested a while back to try the vertical stream, get more people involved, get more people out there to find your channel, which it looks like that's happened a couple times here. We've got Michael to join us and Ray to Hot Wheels. Hey, Ray to Hot Wheels. Hopefully we're saying that right. I know it's kind of an American accent. Oh, Ray de Hot Wheels. Do you know Los Angeles and New York? Yes. Obviously, ride the Hot Wheels. Most Americans would know those cities. It'd be like me asking you, do you know Sao Paulo? There's some pretty famous, well-known cities around the world. Green Hair says, I grew up in the Boston suburbs. Hey, a phrase involving the Yankees is something everyone learns young. Oh, there we go. Huge rivalry between
The Red Sox.
The Red Sox and the Yankees. And so when you mention those two cities, it's like you kind of have to say where your loyalties lie.
Jay's Edits, welcome back.
Jay's Edits is back? Nice. There he is. Hello. Welcome. We are doing part 6 of the Rivendell build. You know, what would be a cool mock? Or you know how they did those stadium series for the football teams like Real Madrid, and then what was the other one for Man United?
We know, yeah, football teams. I don't know like any MLB teams except for like the Yankees, the Red Sox, and like the Angels and Dodgers.
But I was gonna say how they did those Lego, what would you call those, architecture sets for those stadiums. That'd be cool if they did one for Yankee Stadium or Fenway Park. I think more interesting would be Fenway Park because they have the giant wall there. But I think
I'm gonna change my profile.
I think Green Hair, you would know what that one is. Jay's Edit says, I told you I'd be back. Yes, thank you. Welcome back. Leave us a like, guys, when you join and sign in, even if you're only here for a short time. I'm going to change my profile pic. All right, let's do it. Is it going to be Lego related? So, yeah, I was, anyway, just thinking that would be cool if they made an architecture set of a famous American stadium, like one of the baseball stadiums. I think that would be more popular here than one of the soccer/football stadiums, but you never know. Of course, worldwide knowledge of it might not be the same, but I think Lego fans in the U.S. would love something like that. The famous stadiums. You know, they've done like sports themes in the past, right, Nico? They've done NBA players.
Yeah.
They've done some soccer teams. I'm trying to think. It's been a while.
They've done like Olympic ones.
They've done Olympic. I think they did a recent one that didn't sell so well for women's soccer or something like that.
It was crazy. It was like the women's American soccer team went against retired Wrexham players from like the 4th division of English football, and they destroyed them 12-0.
Yeah, they had no chance. The guys' soccer team dominated. You just can't deny reality. So, but I think it'd be a cool football team or a cool stadium for a baseball team if they did a Lego set. Actually, did you guys see
I am back.
If you're into other themes, they've revealed a what's it called? Neuschwanstein, if I'm saying that right. The Neuschwanstein Castle in Munich, Germany, or around Munich, Germany. The one that that's kind of or I think it's more than the inspiration for the Disney castle. But there's a real castle in Germany, which some of you might have heard of before. They're making an architecture set for that. I think it's architecture. It'd be like the Notre Dame that they did last year, and the Japanese castle in kind of like from the samurai era. Now I can't think of the name of it, but yeah, it's in that line. I'm pretty sure that's architecture. Jay's Edit says, what clones do you have in the background? I see at least one 501st.
So the majority of them is 501st. I have an ATT with, I believe, 212s. And I don't really have that many types of clones. I have, I think, 332nd of Ahsoka's Legion. And I think that's mostly it. I have, like, a large quantity of 501st and 332nd. And I have the 187th, I think they're called. And that's like also with shock troopers, and that's kind of it.
That's a lot. Because you got a lot of the 501st version of, they're not, I guess the different versions of the 501st, right? The artillerymen and then the regular shock troopers.
My wife has been to that castle.
Oh, which one? The Neuschwanstein Castle? I'm back as Hastune Miku, a Japanese Vocaloid. Nice. Oh, Hejimi Castle. So that's the one. Yeah, those are cool. Those are sets I think look great. We got one a while back, kind of more like a landmark build of Trafalgar Square in London, England. Really enjoy that set, but those sets, if they came with minifigures or like a couple minifigures just to kind of commemorate that era or that time period or that style of architecture, I think it would, don't you think those sets would sell more that way? Even if it's just people wanting to build models. Like if Notre Dame came with maybe like a King Louis XIV minifigure or something like that. Or that Jimmy Castle came with a Samurai Warrior exclusive minifig. Oh, that would be... I think more people would buy them. Just saying. But yeah, I was gonna say, so the new Schweinstein set is new. This just came out for July.
I have tons of 501st clones. They make up at least 30% of my clone army. LOL.
Do you have older clones, Jay's Edits? Do you have like a older some ones that are retired now? I'm not sure. Nico probably knows what clones are from previous sets, or have they been 501st, like Captain Rex, the older set of Captain Rex? Have they always been 501st?
Yeah.
Because then there was that one battle pack that came out with the Jedi with the really tall cone head. I forgot his name. He came with clones too.
Kiadi-Mundi.
Yeah, but isn't it like each Jedi has his own battalion of clones? Like different...
For the most part, some share the same battalion, but yeah.
Yeah, so that was kind of a winter, early spring goal of Nico to build up his clone army. And then we made a couple videos of the clone army builds and how to acquire those. And the 501st are going strong, still out there for sale. I heard one or two are going to be retired again, like the original 501st battle pack that came with like a mini hat walker.
All the OG stormtroopers.
My army is all the old OG stormtroopers. Last count was 102. Oh, nice. Like the original Star Wars stormtroopers. See, my thought was all those guys were clones, but I'm kind of confused on the background of that. Like, were the clones the original army, and then later on the stormtroopers were just regular people?
Yeah,
they weren't clones.
They started out with clones turning into stormtroopers, and then since they age a lot faster,
the clones.
They released all of them basically.
Like the clones live in like dog years. For every year as a human, they age 7.
I have 2 of the original 501st clones. I have the original ARC Trooper and ARF Trooper, and 4 Bomb Squad clones. Oh, that's cool. That's nice.
So, as we talk Star Wars, Lego, we're building Lord of the Rings Lego. I'm wondering if, now that they have 3 very large Lord of the Rings sets, that they'll do like a battle pack version for Lord of the Rings, like a battle pack of orc soldiers or dwarves, or maybe even elven soldiers. That would be, especially a battle pack of elven soldiers to go with Rivendell here. Talk about wanting to buy battle packs. I don't know if they've done that in the past. I have to look at the older Lord of the Rings sets that were released about 10 years ago and see what... I know they did kind of battle packs. I want to say they did battle packs for the Helm's Deep scene. Oh yeah, Uruk-hai. That was the other one. Those are pretty choice. Or the I think it was Rohan. That's what I'm thinking. The Rohan, Rohirrim. those guys,
I would
between
like
them and
them
the
to make
Urukai, their
Gondor.
helmets are amazing. Yeah, so Urukai CC 5853 says, Nico, what'd you say?
I would like them to make Gondorian.
Oh, that would be if they did it like a MIDI size version of what's it called? Of Gondor, the city. Is it Gondor?
Minas Tirith.
Minas Tirith.
Osgiliath. Which one?
Or Osgiliath.
The tall one that has like the tree.
The level, the 7, 10 level,
Minas Tirith.
12 level
Yeah,
city.
Minas Tirith.
Yeah, that would be amazing. I'm sure that would be lots of monies. JZ, it says, my rarest clone is definitely the Shadow ARF Trooper. ARF Trooper. He goes for a pretty penny. Oh. We were at our local Bricks and Minifigs looking at all the collectible CMFs they had there, you know, in the glass case. I think the most expensive minifig we saw there was around $60. You remember which ones like kind of stood out to you, Nico?
The original Gollum figure.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice that one. So the original Gollum figure.
I think I'm missing a piece.
Uh-oh. Missing piece. That's
Like
going to
this.
slow things down. That means I could catch up.
This piece. Like this white one.
Another white. Oh, I saw one of those. I might have thrown it here. Here it is.
Ah.
I might have put that in when we were kind of getting cleaned up here the other day. But yeah, those, they had several more of the like actual series of CMFs that are released every year, like series, I don't know, 12, 13, 14, things like that. Let's see. There needs to be a Helm's Deep like Rivendell. Yeah, that's the thing, CC 5853. They did that on the older series of sets they released. In fact, let me see if I can dig it out. Instruction book 1 shows what those old sets were.
Next bag.
Get it out, because now I want to look at it myself. Nico's ready to go to a new bag. Which bag you need?
Bag 27.
I think it's in here. Let me get bag 27 out of this box. Because the bigger bags we have in the big box here. But I don't think we're there yet. We're almost there. Put this guy back up.
27.
Here you go. Just for the Star Wars discussion. There he is, Captain Rex.
How much time have you got in the build so far?
Well, I guess just do the basic math. We've done 5 of these live streams. And each live stream's about an hour, so we've done 5 hours roughly in the build so far. And we're on hour 6. We'll see how far we go.
We've done 27 bags so far, so about halfway.
All right.
Or yeah, more than halfway.
Just because you brought it up, CC 5853. Here's Helm's Deep. You know, where is it? Right there in the middle. So this is a set that and the Orthonk Tower, right? Those are the ones we missed out on. Unless JZ, you might have been around to get those since you got back into Lego a little bit longer than we have. But those sets, these came out, does it say when they came out? So set number, really? The numbers were lower back then. Set 9474, the Battle of Helm's Deep. And set 10237, the Tower of Orthanc. I've seen the Tower of Orthanc for sale randomly here and there for about $900. You gotta really want that set, or you got a heck a lot of YouTube's ad funding coming in to get these sets. But yeah, I would love to have the Orthonk, and then yeah, Helm's Deep would be a close second. So yeah, I'd say about 6 hours in, or no, 5 hours into the build, and then
Welcome, Mr. Blob.
Mr. Blob's here. Haven't seen him in a while. Thanks, guys, for coming back. Looks like today is a good day to catch everyone during their lunch hour or during our lunch hour. Man, my hair's all floppy today. And let's see. Yes, they need to make them nowadays like Rivendell, the Shire, and Bardor. I'm wondering, since they've done all these, if they're gonna do another kind of
Okie dokie, guys, have to head out. Have a
set.
good build. Thank you. Bye, Mac.
Hey, Mac Builds Bricks, thanks for joining us. Make sure you leave a like. Don't leave without leaving a like, please. Thank you for joining us, giving us some input on all the good stuff.
How'd y'all know? LOL, I love the Lord of the Rings theme. Yes.
Hey, we knew, guys. We knew you'd want to join us. Yes, Lord of the Rings sets. So yeah, if you get the Rivendell set and, you don't miss it, you're going to get a cool nostalgia page here of all the older sets. I wonder, since they put this in the instructions themselves, that maybe they'll come out with a newer version of one of those. I mean, Star Wars, they do it all the time, right? They come out with newer versions of TIE fighters, X-Wing fighters, UCS.
It's just X-Wing.
They've done, whatever. They've done the Millennium Falcon like 20 different times. I know I'm exaggerating just a little bit, but they've done so many versions of that. So I guess it depends, do the analytics, the sale analytics of Lego Lord of the Rings, and see if it's worth their while to release some more. And I guess if there's Lord of the Rings themed movies still being released, it kind of helps with the momentum, I guess, of those builds. But man, either way, I'm with you guys. They got to put out a new version of Helm's Deep, or the Orthanc Tower. At least I guess that's more of my wants than Legos. I gotta be careful here because I'm not even putting the
No, you're not exaggerating.
pieces in right.
CC5853 says no, you're not exaggerating.
Hey, thanks, CC5853. I don't think so. I mean, come on. This is why we're here, right? We're the Lego community. Okay. These little fine details in the corner. This kind of becomes the part where I really gotta lock in, because Lego shows the instructions and then you're kind of like, did I miss a step? I don't know if I did here. Look at that. Doing some side build details. Let me show you guys. It's like all these plant pieces that kind of go in the corner of the build itself. But this pavilion piece got a lot of texture to it, a lot of stonework and plant pieces going in.
All our viewers, 10 viewers so far. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome, viewers, to the Rivendell Part 6. So I'm working in this corner here. You can see where all the plants are. Nico, this is a great idea. Good job on the angle. So, Jay's Edit says, how'd you know? I love the Lord of the Rings theme. Me too. Now you're not exaggerating. Yeah, so what do you guys think? I know we've been asked this before. The Bardor, is it? No, not Bardor. The Balrog set that came out this past month, or maybe it was for June, or maybe it was May. The Balrog set came out.
They've made like 20 like a Millennium Falcons.
Yeah, exactly, right? They got a Lord of the Rings. Give them a re-release.
Snow Trooper Studs. Hello there. Welcome.
Hey, Snow Trooper Studs. Welcome to the live stream. We are talking Star Wars, even though we're building Rivendell here. If you see in the background, you can kind of see on Nico's shoulder right there. There is our Star Destroyer. That was one of our live stream series from Christmas or around Christmas break. I think was that about 3 episodes or 4 episodes?
4.
Well, Nico
awesome.
built the Star Destroyer. I built the Ghost ship. or whatever it's called. I don't know all the exact names, but Nico does, so I'll just ask him if it's wrong. He'll correct me. But yeah, I would love to see some Lord of the Rings sets. So with the Balrog set that they released, they made a big deal, or maybe Lego didn't, but Lego vloggers or bloggers made a big deal. Like, oh, you know, stay tuned. Here comes another Lord of the Rings set. What's it gonna be? And then it was that set, I think. The Balrog set which was kind of Lego's version of these new
I love these streams. Yeah.
bookends.
Thank you, CC5853. Welcome everybody.
Hey, we love having you guys here joining us because we love building Lego. We love talking about Lego. And we love people that love the same thing we do. So it's like a win-win, right? But that Balrog set is, there's like that, and there's the Sherlock Holmes one, which looks great. Kind of looks like a Harry Potter theme set.
Christopher Cronin's back. Welcome.
Hey! Oh my gosh, we're getting all the OGs back. This is great.
It's different than Cronin CP, but we have another Cronin.
I'm pretty sure he knows him. That's my guess. I could be wrong. Look at these, love these texture.
I put all these tiles just to cover them up with gray pieces.
This is why it's 6,000 pieces, folks.
And the Harry Potter one to platform.
There's like 20 pieces in this little corner right here.
9-3.
And Harry Potter 1-2 platform. Oh, 9 3/4. Yeah, so that was that another bookend set or whatever they call it. Or is that the one with no, I'm thinking of the mini scale version of what's that Harry Potter town? Oh my gosh, you guys would probably tell me. Diagon Alley. That's it. It came, I don't know, maybe it hit me the same time it got to you guys. But yeah. So the Balrog version of that, it looks okay. It's kind of it's got some cool ideas to it. I won't say it's like the greatest, obviously. Oh man, I knocked off a section. I don't remember where it goes. I wouldn't say it's the greatest, but it's got some cool dwarf themed looking tiles. And the way it's shaped anyways, and then it's got a Gandalf minifig, and it's got the Balrog. So I guess if you're collecting Lord of the Rings sets, you kind of feel compelled, maybe?
I gotta go, it's my brother's birthday, gotta have dinner, and then give him my precious. Happy birthday to your brother.
Hey, CC5853, no doubt you're gonna give your brother a Lego set, right? All right, thanks for joining us. Leave a like, my friend, leave a like.
Happy birthday to your brother.
And happy birthday, yes. Green Hair says, was looking at 3 of them yesterday, deciding on which one to get. Yes, another Book Nook set. Yeah, so that's another thing. I guess if I'm sure Lego realizes that your reasoning will take you to this point where you're like, well, to justify the purchase, if I already have all my big Lego pieces on display, the Book Nook sets are perfect because you can, maybe you can put your really prized set instruction booklets in the Book Nook and then have it held up by one of those sets. I mean, that kind of sounds fun.
Snow Trooper Stud says, I live in Scotland and it's getting late, so I'm going to have to go by. We'll give you a subscribe. Yay!
Hey, nice, thank you. Hey, Snow Trooper Studs. That's a sweet name. I love that tag name. Hopefully no one takes that from you. Patent it, keep it.
All the DVDs.
Yeah, and he's got the Snow Trooper Lego guy. That looks sweet. So thanks you guys for joining us. We got to check out your channels too. We've seen a couple of your live streams and just enjoying them. There's so many cool Lego builders in the community. And the best part is we connect around the world. This is so cool. Yeah, so
we've had people from almost every continent.
I think we've gotten people as far as Southeast Asia, Europe, for sure. Tasmania, Brazil today.
We got a new continent.
And did we go as far as Australia? Yeah, we did. Right?
Yeah, we did for
Bricktherapy, and I haven't seen him in a while.
He has a new channel name. It's like Coop Arley or something.
Oh, okay. So don't forget us out there in Australia and Canada. I'm thinking countries. Nico's thinking continents. Have we covered all 7?
Except for Africa, I think.
Africa. Oh, true. Maybe we'll get someone from Ghana.
I've studied Algeria.
Or Nigeria or Algeria. Nico did a country report on Algeria. Yeah. So you guys would be kind of the same time zone as Europe. So you never know. Or catch someone from Egypt or
Maybe
South Africa.
Morocco.
Didn't we get someone from South Africa? I think we might have. Because I feel like we were talking about
Michael
Elon Musk.
I'm back. Yeah, probably. I think so.
Yeah. So
Wait,
Michael's back. He's back. Hey, welcome back, Michael. So yeah, we're talking about regions of where everyone's from in the live stream today. So we got Europe covered. Obviously got the U.S. covered. Got South America covered. So let us know if you want to what part of the world you're from. And our guest is Messy Goat. Our famous, infamous Messy Goat comes from maybe Argentina. Not sure though. And I built this contoured set piece. Now I'm trying to figure out where it goes. Or I think this one just, oh wow, this is a piece that apparently doesn't attach to anything yet. No way. Oh, it clips in. So this clips in right here. This is the only part connecting to the pavilion stairwell piece. That's cool. I don't know. Maybe that's what gives texture. So these are the things Nico kind of already figures out when he's building texture, like his Argonaut piece here. You can tell, I'm going to probably break something, but he's got a lot of texture. Not just connecting studs, but also connecting...
Oh, yeah, the hand fell off.
Yeah, connecting like hook or clip pieces as well. And going, you know, not just going up or vertical, but also building out the sides. So you guys who are mock builders, you guys are great. Look at these. These are... Rivendell's coming together pretty nicely, and it's also fun to kind of take it slow this time around. Oh, we should do like a Ryan Trahan. Unlocked another minifigure. I'm on to bag 19. And I get to open a minifigure, an elf. I don't think that's Elrond. He looks too young. Maybe one of Elrond.
Legolas.
I don't know. I don't think it's Legolas because it's a... I'm guessing a female elf.
Is it?
It's got a skirt.
Oh. So, I just thought from the blonde hair.
Actually, I thought in the book, I'm pretty sure when they did the counts.
I'm living here, but I'm from Mexico.
Ah, okay.
From.
So we got Central America kind of wrapped.
Yeah.
So, if you read the book, The Lord of the Rings, from what I remember, the Council of Elrond involved 2 of Elrond's sons, but I don't remember if there was a daughter. Does it say? It just says the elf wig is a brand new element for this set, molded in 2 different materials to provide the color for the ears and hair separately. Very cool. I think we get some exclusive minifigs this time around. You know, I'm wondering, I have, Nico, if you need a shape like this, I have this over here. I don't think this would be an extra piece.
Okay.
Unless I missed something. I'm going to backtrack a little, guys, and make sure I didn't forget. Oh, I did. Okay, so I know where that goes. So that is not for Nico's part. And then I have this white tile. There's no way this white tile is an extra piece. No way. I know the extra pieces are more like these one stud pieces here. Not any 1x2s or 2x2s. No, no, no. Roy the Hot Wheels, king of the Hot Wheels. If you're gone, hopefully you subscribe to our channel. We'd love to have you back. And tell us what kind of cool sets you have there down in Brazil. In Portuguese. How fun is that? So.
I do have a piece like yours, though.
Okay. Yeah, I figured out where that one went. So it must be for you then. I don't know. That's weird. Maybe you need the white tile piece. I'm not seeing where it goes on my... I don't think I skipped anything going that far back. All right, I'm bag 19. Can you give me bag 19 out of that box, Nico? And I'm going to build a new minifig to add to our fellowship here. And keep going that way. So, hey, Michael, you probably know this. The Nice, there it is. Ooh, looks like I'm building a tree. Just a guess, though, guys. Just a guess. So, Michael, you probably are aware, being a Lego fan, that there's a huge Lego factory down there in Mexico. At least down there for us. So, you are the source of all the Lego sets that work their way in the United States. Although, I saw, if my info is correct, that they're building a new Lego factory on the East Coast of the United States in Virginia, I think. I think it's Virginia. So, one person's point of view was that maybe that'll make Lego sets a little cheaper now that we don't have to import them, but it could mean just that it's more practical, like to get Lego sets more quickly to the East Coast, they have to have a factory out there. There we go. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that has got, it's got like the earpieces, different color. This is a cool, clearly, anyone who ends up mixing up their Lego sets into random order will still know that that goes with a Lord of the Rings set. So I'm guessing, I just need a face for this person. I'm guessing maybe one of Elrond's daughters? I don't remember if oh yeah, he has Arwen. At least in the movie version of Lord of the Rings, there's Arwen mentioned, but this is not Arwen, because unless she's blonde in this set, I don't think it's the same person. Or this could be.
No, Arwen. That's not Arwen, because Arwen's this.
Yeah, I was gonna say, or this. Maybe this is, or it could just be an elf, a female elf that's part of the set, or maybe Galadriel.
A generic one.
Yeah, a generic one, or maybe we could say it's Galadriel just for fun. But she was not in Rivendell in the story. She was in Lothlorien, if I said that correctly.
Lothlorien.
All right, so adding generic elf to the minifigs. Let me just, I should get another plate, stand them all up. Nico did a good job displaying them. But show these off a little bit, especially Gimli's helmet. I love, we need a battle pack of like dwarves that come with those cool helmet pieces. Then you got the hobbits. You got the ring.
A battle pack of hobbits.
A battle pack of hobbits to defend the Shire. You know, in the book, they do have to do that. They have to defend the Shire. There's a pretty fierce fight at the end of the Return of the King, where the hobbits have to fight against the orcs that work their way towards the Shire and back in. They have to defend it. So there's a battle that takes place there. So here we go. These are all the minifigs we've got built up so far. This is, again, one of the great selling points to buying any Lego set, the minifigs. All right. So let's go on to what looks to be maybe some practical. Oh, I think I'm building an anvil. So this might be this fireplace looking part here. Where is it? This part right here must be the forge where they will repair Narsil, the sword. So right here will be the. I'm gonna build.
Are you sure these ones are pieces?
I'm gonna build. Those are okay.
Are you sure they are?
No, I didn't say they are, but that would. I didn't have. And I'm pretty sure I didn't skip anything, but we can always go back and look. If something looks incomplete, especially that's more tree texture stuff, we'll know. But yeah, this is got some very specific black pieces here to build up the anvil that goes with the forge to build or repair the elven weapons, which is another cool part about the story itself, or in the movie, even in the Hobbit movie. I think they even kind of
so I'm building
elaborated that. Nico gets, oh, we got 2 minifigures unlocked in Nico's next bag. Want to show those? We unlocked minifigure from bag 28 and 29. We show off those.
I don't have them built yet. Or...
No, I'm just gonna show off they're unlocked. They're unlocked, bro. Chill. Oops. There we go. Merry and Pippin. Here they come. Merry and Pippin. All right. Feel like a the anvil. Anvil's coming together. Just dropped it on the floor, but got it back. All right. So July, we're talking Lego in general. What comes out in July? Anything? Well, I did talk about the Neuschwanstein set that's coming out in July for Lego, and I think right now there's some interesting promos too between now and July. There's a double insider points if you get the Mario Kart, the giant minifig build of Mario in his go-kart. You get double points for that. And then there's a gift with purchase that is not necessarily that interesting, but I guess if you're buying Lego at the time, then why not get it? All right, so here's the anvil. Green Hair says, yes, it's just outside of Richmond, maybe 2 hours from my house. Oh, talking about the new Lego factory that's getting built up. Lego will still be importing the raw plastics according to the video that Solid Brick Studios posted recently. I think that is where I saw the same information. So yeah, he did kind of like it was kind of interesting, kind of did like a news report versus just talking about Lego. Yeah, that factory, by the way, there's a huge footprint where they're building that, meaning it's going to be several hundred acres of a Lego factory. So any of you young people thinking about where to work when you get older and you really like Lego, you might consider, Nico himself here, you might consider looking into job opportunities with the new Lego factory out there in Virginia. All right, the anvil is built and placed. Since I'm just doing small little sections here, might as well show it off. There's the anvil and the forge. It's looking all right. It's looking all right. Anvil and forge. All right.
Have you seen any light green cape pieces? Oh, that one.
This one?
Yeah.
Here we go. And I have another sticker. I haven't put any stickers. Nico's done all the stickers. I'm not gonna have any stickers for book 2. Oh, anvil's done. Adding some more texture as well. At least I thought I was. Okay, there. So I gotta add some more texture for this section. But that would be really exciting, especially for your first job or maybe your first real job out, going out into the real world as a young person to work for Lego. There was a documentary, I think you can just find it on YouTube, of a guy who actually designed the Apocalypseburg set, and I wonder if he also designed the 501st battle tax. But anyway, he became somewhat famous to those that are following Lego news or Lego in general. They did a documentary of the hiring process to get hired as a Lego designer. And I mean, his was one of a few stories. It was kind of fun. It was a good documentary. I think it came out in 2017, but it's just out there on YouTube. And it's worth checking out if you're kind of curious. It's probably the most recent documentary of Lego in general. So I know people are coming in and out of our live stream. Just make sure if you guys can leave a like before you head out. Leave a like. Keep us in the algorithms. Keep our channel out there growing and gaining some new members and future members of the Bricktherapy 2-3 community. All right, the forge is getting more pieces here. I got a shovel and a hammer. It's cool. Both pieces. I like these black pieces. They're so shiny and just crisp looking. I love that. I'm gonna use that word quite often now. Where is... Oh, I gotta do a lamp too. Where is the hammer? There it is. Okay, so the forge has a set of tools now to build into or to put near the anvil. Of course, as we're going through this Lego Lord of the Rings live stream series for Bricktherapy 2-3, Nico has expressed one of his new favorite and most desired sets is Barad-dûr. And if we finish Rivendell, which we will, of course, we might have to take a look into using our Lego insider points that we've stacked, and we still have a couple Lego gift cards we have not used into that set. Of course, it'd be very advantageous to get any big Lego set when they're doing double insider points. So it's like getting kind of like getting a $50 credit on your Lego purchase and a gift will purchase. So if you you stack up your insider points, stack up gift cards if you have those, and when they offer double insider points and a gift with purchase, then you know you are getting a lot more for your money than just the set itself. Which, of course, the set itself, Barad-dûr, is amazing, but you can, you know, add extra to that. That is bonus. That is bonus. All right, this forge is looking good now. I've got the fire itself, got the anvil, and I've got the tools that the Black's Elven Smith will need. I was gonna say that minifigure I built, that might be the Elven Smith, but I don't think the Elven Smith is a lady. I think it'd be one of the guys here. Let me double check the minifigure. Just curious, the minifigures that they show in the box here, if there's an Elven Smith looking guy. Legolas, for sure. A couple of maybe Elrond's family, Elrond himself, but I don't necessarily see a dedicated Elven Smith. At least in the movie, they briefly...
I think it's supposed to be this guy.
Yeah, it might be. They don't show him in the forge here in the picture, but yeah, definitely can make him the Elven Smith. This guy right here, Nico pointed out. So, where is he? There he is. The guy right here. This could be our Elven Smith. What do you think, guys? So, again, kudos to Nico for getting the right angle for showing off our build. Okay, now I'm doing some... Nico, are you building anything huge?
Not yet.
In bag 29 there, or is it kind of like accents, like more plants or rocks?
Kind of just, yeah, more plants and rocks. I've just started it, so I'm not too far, but from what I've done so far.
I'm noticing this color. I don't know what color you call this. Oops, not the plants. This color here, quite a few here, like a few here as well, in the Rivendell spire here. This color I noticed first when the Apocalypseburg set came out, and that was the one with the...
It's also the same color as the roof.
Yeah, the Lego Movie 2 set, that was the Statue of Liberty.
That means that the roof is the same material as the trees.
It's true. Maybe the trees are carved out of the elven stone out there. You never know, right? Neither the elves do. They could do anything they want. But this color reminds me of that cool stonework piece, or maybe that set. I think it's still out. Is that Statue of Liberty? I think anyways that kind of lime greenstone looking Lego. So here it is again. I really like that color. This kind of like that green. Looks really good. But another set. Kind of like the Orthonc Tower. There's those sets you could have acquired. I couldn't have. I was not aware of the early Lord of the Rings sets, but the Apocalypseburg set was really cool. Saw that several times at the Lego store, and then it even went on sale. It went on sale at Walmart for an amazing price. It was like 50% off or something, from what I remember back. It was like 2018 or 2019, a while ago now, but...
Hello, Mayo still.
Hey, Mayo's back! Welcome! You can tell we have made some progress, Mayo. I think you joined us when we were building either the first Lord of the Rings, Rivendell live stream, or maybe back when we were doing the Shire, but now we are well into the live stream here. Let's see... Green hair may be signed off for now, but yeah, thanks you guys for checking in and saying hello. Make sure you leave a like too while you, as you stop by and check out what we're building. And yeah, let us know if you're working on any Lego related stuff yourselves, any projects. It's fun to kind of have a chat as we build here. Let's see. Mayo says, "I'm subscribed when you finish the Shire." Okay, so yeah, you were with us when we did the Shire. That was a fun build, and we have it downstairs in our Lego room. But now Rivendell, we should put the two together. Obviously, we'll put the two together. Maybe in our next live stream, you can kind of see the progress we made. And then if you see right here, Nico built a mock of the Orthonc, or not the Orthonc, the Argonath. The Argonath, the two kings guarding the land or the river path to Gondor. And right now, I feel like I'm building a corner section of kind of like the Millennium Falcon, where there's that round table where they have like a game center. They kind of play a Star Wars version of chess. But got like a corner section here of, I don't know what these are. Lamp pieces or stone pieces?
Hey, welcome, Matesh Kupcha. Can you get the Baradur at some other retailer in the U.S. cheaper? In Europe, you can get it from time to time with 20% discount.
Hey, Matthew, or is it Matesh? Hopefully we're saying that right. Matesh, hey, thanks for joining us and being in the stream. Hey, make sure you leave a like. Subscribe, join our Bricktherapy 2-3 channel as well. That is a good question. Can you get the Bardor at some other retailer in the US cheaper? As far as I know, not right now. We do have something called Amazon Prime Day, which is like the middle of July or maybe even next week. And other retailers like Walmart might match whatever Amazon does because of the price competition. Those big sets, I have not seen. Maybe you guys can tell me. I have not seen those big sets go on sale ever. I've seen the UCS sets go on sale off and on, but not any of the Lord of the Rings ones. However, one thing that you can do to kind of offset the price, it's not necessarily a savings in one way, but it's definitely something that will benefit, you know, giving you more Lego basically, is to buy Bardor when there's a gift with purchase and double insider points. So basically buy it from Lego directly and get those parts, or get those added benefits, because if you get a gift with purchase, that's another mini Lego set or quite a significant Lego set. And then the insider points, usually the way they're doing it now is basically like $50 worth of Lego towards your next purchase. So yeah, I mean, it's not a discount necessarily, but it will be for the next Lego set, especially if you're a collector. No doubt you'll buy more Lego in the near future, or maybe a year or two down the road once you saved up for some amazing set that you really want. Let's see here. So yeah, in Europe, that's cool that you guys get the advantage of having those big sets.
This is going well.
Mayo says, how's the build going? So, build's going well. This is our 6th installment of the Rivendell live stream. So, we've been building, if you count just the time itself, not the days we've live streamed, but just the building time, we're talking about 5 hours. This is what I've been working on. This is out of Instruction Book 2. Instruction Book 1 right here is completed. And Nico's got a good amount of Instruction Book 3, which he's building on his lap. You want to show it real quick, Nico, what you got so far? Because it's gotten some growth.
It's gotten I am Sar on it.
It's definitely got some more to it there. At the beginning, it almost did remind me of building the Millennium Falcon, how you kind of build the base of the ship.
I only buy D2C sets when they are GWPs in regular retail sets. From the LEGO store if the GWP is only available with certain themes.
So D2 set when they're GWPs and regular retail sets from the LEGO store if the GB is only available. Yeah, that's a thing. Like Barador, probably when it first came out would have been a great time to buy that one because it came with the Fell Beast. And now when you look at just trying to acquire that gift with purchase that came out last summer, I think it's worth over $100 just to buy the Fell Beast set. Although Nico said a lot of it's.
Oh, you have some.
Oh, thank you. A lot of it's something that you could replicate. The minifigure, even the minifigure, I don't know. Like, I guess the hardest part for trying to replicate that would be the wing pieces that it comes with, but you never know. So yeah, good point, Mayo. Yeah, get those sets when, like I was saying, get those sets when there's definitely more advantage from the LEGO offers of a gift with purchase and insider points. Because then, yeah, then you are technically saving money and getting more for your purchase, like quite a considerable amount, depending on what you do with the gift with purchase.
I wouldn't have bought the Duplo F1 set from LEGO if Duplo wasn't one of the themes that qualified for a Bluey GWP.
Interesting.
I have no idea what Bluey is.
Yeah, Duplo, wait, I wouldn't have bought the Duplo Formula 1 set, or, you know, I mean Duplo like the little kid set, but the Formula 1. We have not, I don't think we've got any of those Formula 1 sets. There is one we saw last summer that was really good. I have to look at what it is. It was a fairly good sized set. I want to say it was 1,000 pieces. So really, the Formula 1 car itself was huge. And then it came with one minifigure. It was like a red, trim, white, maybe Porsche, but I'm not sure.
Probably Ferrari then.
Was it Ferrari? Okay. I know you're the one that pointed it out to me at the LEGO store. That was the LEGO store last summer, though, when we saw. Although I actually seen that at recently on the shelves too at Walmart. That's the thing, though. You know, when you talk about discounts for sets, I have not seen Rivendell, though, any of the Lord of the Rings sets go on sale. Now, Star Wars, on the other hand, I've seen lately the Dark Falcon. If that was a set that you're interested, that's dropped in price lately at Walmart and Amazon. Because they're on Lego, it's like $179, basically $180, and then on Amazon and Walmart, it went down to $145. We even saw the what's it called? The Sarlacc pit. I don't know when people caught on to it, but at our Walmart store, we saw that price dropped down to 50% off. So like from $80 to $40. But I'm sure whoever was at Walmart and caught that sale probably bought the whole inventory because that whole shelf was empty. Yeah, and then sold the rest. But maybe on Amazon Prime Day, sets like that will go on sale again. None of that obviously means that any of the Lord of the Rings sets go on sale. The closest thing I can say for a sale price for Lord of the Rings is when they released the Shire set, they were offering Barad-dûr and Rivendell at double insider points, but no like 20% off or anything like that. Usually Lego seems to do sales on the Lego.com website for sets that aren't that popular, and then they'll do the random semi-popular set during Black Friday. But those big sets, actually the last time I saw a couple popular sets that were on sale for a decent price were the Lion's Castle. I think that dropped. That one's gonna be retired soon, but that was had a pretty good discount. It was like a year or two ago. And then going back to the modular sets, the French Cafe or Restaurant or Bistro, whatever, one of the early modular sets was the French Cafe. I don't remember the exact name. I got that one for under $100 on the Lego website. Missing a piece?
Yeah.
Which one?
Oh, there's something in 29.
29. Oh, this one? Oh, there it is. Is that it? Is there something in there? Oh, yeah, there is. Gotta be careful with these bags. Don't want to throw away the bags and throw out pieces. Although Lego.com is really good about if you have a missing piece or two from a new set, you just have to go on their website and tell them, and they will ship it to you, the missing pieces from that set. And they're pretty good about, or I would say they're really good about knowing if you're being honest about that. So don't try and like get away with trying to get a free minifigure or something like that. But yeah, you can basically show your proof of purchase, your receipt, and then what piece you're missing. And we've had to do that a few times, not too often, but yeah, they give you a replacement piece. I don't know if it's worked for stickers. I don't know if anyone's ever missed stickers, but of course, sometimes those can become pretty important too, especially the Rivendell stickers. These are just so cool. Like, I gotta show it off again. The story of Narsil right there in the Lord of the Rings. What a great sticker piece that is. Mayo says, for example, I always find modulars for 20% off in June and July at retailers, so I never buy them from the Lego store. Interesting. I'm trying to think if I've noticed that. I don't know if I've seen modulars for sale, but if you're seeing them, Mayo, I assume if you're in the US, you've seen them for sale. Gosh, that's quite, especially if you're a Lego collector and you're building up a Lego city, that's quite a deal right there. A modular for 20% off. I think close to retirement, they might do that. I honestly can't remember the last time they've done that. A pretty significant modular. Like I don't know if you want to say favorite. One of the modulars I'd be really interested in is, of course, there's too many big Lego sets now. There's just so many. But if I were to, I would love to have the Lego History Museum. I don't know. Have you seen that, Mail, for sale? That Lego History Museum with the dinosaur and those huge pillars, kind of make it look like a nice classical building. That would be. Looks like I'm building a wooden frame piece here, building up, or maybe a tree. Yeah, I'm doing the tree trunk here, looking good. This kind of reminds me of Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy, his leg. But yeah, that would be amazing. 20% off of a Lego modular, especially those of you that build those that collect those sets, because those sets are really, they're just fun to build, but they're obviously the most one of the most expensive Lego sets you can get. Now, is this, here's a question. I know we've asked this before. Is this an illegal build here when you, because now the instruction book's telling me to wedge this piece in between the studs here. Wedge this piece in between the studs like this.
Where?
So it's like that.
Wait, really? Where?
Right here.
Yeah, that is.
Isn't that illegal? I don't know. I mean, Lego can make the rules, but isn't that an illegal build to wedge these pieces between the studs? Anyway, that's in the instruction book. Actually, it's telling me to do this a couple times. What is going on here? To build tree texture or leaves. I don't know if these represent leaves or bark or what, but there it is. All right, well, there you go. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Isn't that an illegal build to do that? Mayo says, I'm Australian. Oh, there we go. Hey, Australia. I knew we hit Australia.
Yeah,
Mayo says, I'm Australian and upscale department stores sell Lego here. I think they do. Yeah, Macy's. Yeah, they do that here in the U.S. too, Macy's. Until Macy's incorporated Toys R Us, they didn't. And other stores like Bloomingdale's don't care about toys. Yeah, Macy's for sure has their new Toys R Us section. Yeah, that used to be here in the U.S., Toys R Us, and then they closed all their independent retail stores for a few years. I know they're still in Europe and Canada. And then Macy's, yeah, did like a setup in inside their store, or that became their toy department, was a Toys R Us. I haven't necessarily looked on Macy's. I think we did get one set from them because you could get a discount either through them or it was like through Rakuten. If you know what that is, you can get cash back from buying sets through Rakuten. Macy's was offering, I want to say a 10% discount if you bought a set through Rakuten. Lego Disney, the Disney store also does discounts like that if it's, you know, like a Star Wars set or the Disney sets themselves. Seen that happen too. But as far as the modulars go, that is very rare, except the one time I got the French Cafe modular, or French Bistro. I don't remember what it's called now, because that set's probably 10 years old. I definitely didn't get it 10 years ago though. All right, I'm gonna plant this tree, and I think we'll call this our part 6 of the live stream because it's lunchtime is finishing here. Our lunch hour is finishing here, so I just want to get this tree built, and then Nico can do a quick progress check to show where he's at in the build.
Yo, do you guys remember Caden Mertz? I think I do.
Hey, haha, that's fun. I like it. Dummy Bricks, welcome. Hey, Dummy Bricks, join Bricktherapy 23. That's our channel, and we got to check out yours because that name you can't get over. Yo, do you guys remember Caden Mertz? Nico says yes.
Yeah.
Who's Caden Mertz, Nico?
The viewer.
The viewer. Are you saying you are him? You guys who change your YouTube or Gmail names, we gotta keep up, man. This is cool. So here's a progress check of everything. So this is what I'm building. I think I have I'm halfway through I'm halfway through book 2 of the Rivendell set. I'm working this kind of area here, the pavilion section here. Bag 1 is all finished, and here are our minifigs, looking very cool, all lined up here on this plate. We've got, I think we've got all the hobbits now. Got 2 of the elves. We've got 2 of the dwarves. Oh no, we've got Frodo, Bilbo, Samwise, Merry and Pippin. So I think we got all the hobbits involved in the Fellowship now here. Plus Bilbo, who is more of the senior statesman of the whole thing. And then Nico, you want to show real quick where you are in book 3?
Sure.
Oh, you're building up another pillar, it looks like. I'm building lots of plants, guys. I get all the tree design going here. So if you're into the vegetation build for Lego, or you're into the Lego flower sets.
So I've kind of just started to build the actual structure of the main part.
There's the main part getting all built. All right, guys, we're going to sign off. Thank you for joining the live stream, and thank you for checking in. Dummy Bricks, hopefully you left a like before you checked out. I've heard people argue that this is subjectively the best Lego set ever, and I think I agree with them. Oh, so that's a good way to sign off. Is the Rivendell set the best Lego set ever? It is amazing. I still feel, I love building it. I still have my Ninjago City set as my favorite of all time. You never know, though. I don't know. I can't change my mind from that. What do you think, Nico? Favorite set of all time.
Still the ATTE for me.
Nico's,
once it's complete, maybe I like this. I like this.
The ATTE for Nico, Star Wars. We'll see. Lego is definitely on the march, man. They're on the move, making some really amazing sets. Thank you guys for joining the live stream today. It's been great. We got so many of the OG members coming back to say hi. Mayo, thanks for joining us and adding to the last bit of our conversation. Great to see you from Australia. Everyone have a great Monday. Keep building. See you guys. We are building. We are building. Boom.